Mark Sinclair, known professionally as Vin Diesel, is an American actor and filmmaker. He is best known for playing Dominic Toretto in the Fast and Furious franchise. Today we are going to talk about Vin Diesel acting career box office report. Before start, please subscribe the channel. Number 1. Strays. Strays is a 1997 American drama film written, directed and produced by and starring Vin Diesel. IMDb rating of this movie was 5.6 and it was hit at box office. Number 2. Saving Private Ryan. Saving Private Ryan is a 1998 American epic war film directed by Steven Spielberg and written by Robert Rodat. The film, starring Tom Hanks, Edward Burns, Matt Damon, Tom Sizemore and Vin Diesel in lead role. IMDb rating of this movie was 8.6 and it was blockbuster at the box office. Number 3. Boiler Room. Boiler Room is a 2000 American crime drama film written and directed by Ben Younger and starring Giovanni Ribisi, Vin Diesel and Nia Long. IMDb rating of this movie was 7.0 and it was super hit at box office. Number 4. Pitch Black. Pitch Black is a 2000 American science fiction action horror film directed by David Twohy and starring Vin Diesel, Radha Mitchell, Cole Hauser and Keith David. IMDb rating of this movie was 7.1 and it was super hit at box office. Number 5. The Fast and the Furious. The Fast and the Furious is a 2001 action film directed by Rob Cohen and starring Paul Walker, Vin Diesel, Michael Rodriguez and Jordana Brewster in lead role. IMDb rating of this movie was 6.8 and it was all-time blockbuster at box office. Number 6. Knockaround Guys. Knockaround Guys is a 2001 black comedy crime drama film starring Barry Pepper, Vin Diesel, Seth Green, John Malkovich and Dennis Hopper. IMDb rating of this movie was 6.1 and it was flop at box office. Number 7. Triple X. Triple X is a 2002 American action film directed by Rob Cohen. The film stars Vin Diesel as Xander Cage with Asia Argento, Martin Koskas and Samuel L. Jackson. IMDb rating of this movie was 5.9 and it was blockbuster at box office. Number 8. A Man Apart. A Man Apart is a 2003 American vigilant action film directed by F. Gary Gray. The film stars Vin Diesel and Lorne State. IMDb rating of this movie was 6.1 and it was flop at box office. Number 9. The Chronicles of Riddick. The Chronicles of Riddick is a 2004 American science fiction action film written and directed by David Twohy. Vin Diesel reprises his roles as Riddick. IMDb rating of this movie was 6.7 and it was flop at box office. Number 10. The Pacifier. The Pacifier is a 2005 American family action comedy film directed by Adam Shankman and stars Vin Diesel. IMDb rating of this movie was 5.6 and it was super hit at box office. Number 11. Find Me Guilty. Find Me Guilty is a 2006 American courtroom comedy drama crime film co-written and directed by Sidney Lumet. The film stars Vin Diesel, Lina Sorochi and Ron Silver. IMDb rating of this movie was 7.0 and it was disaster at box office. Number 2. Babylon AD. Babylon AD is a 2008 science fiction action film based on the 1999 novel Babylon Babies by Marusz George Dantek. The film was directed by Matthew Kassovitz and stars Vin Diesel, Melanie Thierry and Michael Yeoh. IMDb rating of this movie was 5.6 and it was flop at box office. Number 13. Fast and Furious. Fast and Furious, also known as Fast and Furious 4, is a 2009 American action film directed by Justin Lin. It is the sequel to 2001 film The Fast and the Furious and the fourth installment in the Fast and Furious franchise. Fast and Furious stars Vin Diesel, Paul Walker, Michael Rodriguez, and Jordana Brewster. IMDb rating of this movie was 6.6 and it was all-time blockbuster at box office. Number 14. Fast 5. Fast 5 is a 2011 American heist action film directed by Justin Lin. It is the fifth installment in the Fast and Furious franchise. It stars Vin Diesel, Paul Walker, Jordana Brewster, and Tyrese Gibson. IMDb rating of this movie was 6.6 and it was all-time blockbuster at box office. Number 15. Fast and Furious 6. Fast and Furious 6 is a 2013 American action film directed by Justin Lin. It is the sixth installment in the Fast and Furious franchise. It stars Vin Diesel, Paul Walker, Jordana Brewster, and Tyrese Gibson. IMDb rating of this movie was 7.0 and it was all-time blockbuster at box office. Number 16. Riddick. Riddick Rule the Dark is a 2013 American science fiction action film and the third installment in the Riddick film series. The film stars Vin Diesel, Jordi Molla, and Matthew Nabel. IMDb rating of this movie was 6.4 and it was super hit at box office. Number 17. Furious 7. Fast and Furious 7 is a 2015 American action film directed by James Wan. It is the seventh installment in the Fast and Furious franchise. It stars Vin Diesel, Paul Walker, Jordana Brewster, and Tyrese Gibson. IMDb rating of this movie was 7.1 and it was all-time blockbuster at box office. Number 18. The Last Witch Hunter. The Last Witch Hunter is a 2015 American fantasy action film directed by Brett Eisner. The film stars Vin Diesel. IMDb rating of this movie was 6.0 and it was average at box office. Number 19. Billy Lynn's Long Halftime Walk. Billy Lynn's Long Halftime Walk is a 2016 war drama film directed by Ang Lee. The film stars Joey Allen, Garrett Hedlund, Kristen Stewart, and Vin Diesel. IMDb rating of this movie was 6.2 and it was disaster at box office. Number 20. Triple X Return of Xander Cage. Triple X Return of Xander Cage is a 2017 American science fiction action thriller film directed by DJ Caruso. The film stars Vin Diesel, Donnie Yen, and Deepika Padukone. It is the third installment in the Triple X film series. IMDb rating of this movie was 5.2 and it was blockbuster at box office. Number 21. The Fate of the Furious. The Fate of the Furious is a 2017 American action thriller film directed by F. Gary Gray. It is the eighth installment in the Fast and Furious franchise. It stars Vin Diesel, Paul Walker, Jordana Brewster, and Tyrese Gibson. IMDb rating of this movie was 6.6 and it was all-time blockbuster at box office. Number 22. Bloodshot. Bloodshot is a 2020 American superhero film. The film stars Vin Diesel, Eiza Gonzalez, Sam Heughan, and Guy Pearce. IMDb rating of this movie was 5.7 and it was disaster at box office. Number 23. F9. F9 The First Saga is a 2021 American action film directed by Justin Lin. It stars Vin Diesel, Paul Walker, Jordana Brewster, and Tyrese Gibson. IMDb rating of this movie was 5.5 and it was all-time blockbuster at box office. Thanks for watching.